For Fishman, he's got the stick charges. He'll be able to turn, drop the tombstone, and step away here. The Eidolon's not quite doing enough damage to take him down.
Nice deny.
Yeah, Pure as well, making sure that that gold doesn't fall into the hands of Liquid. Over in the mid, though, Mickey stepping up underneath the tower. He'll be able to get first blood. He's the one to take the solo kill in this 1v1.
Here's Zuzol too.
Oh, he's picked up another. He pops the ult, takes out Fishman.
Even Pure is running over.
Well, they should be able to get Kataomi here. He's going to burst very, very low. They'll take him down. See Pure jump forward. He's looking for that chrono opportunity. He hasn't quite found one yet that he's happy with. Nightmare comes into play, but the lasso will be able to drag Insania down into the river. Brain Sap won't save him as Stormer cleans up the two of them. And Matu knows. Or maybe he's stepping back up to the high ground. Good vision on him. Over towards the mid, though. It's going to end up being Pure who gets caught out. He's hanging around, looking to farm up some of those waves coming into him, but they have the burst and control to just completely destroy the Void. See, at the same time, Matu has been gone upon top. He does have that second life, and he's got Mickey and Insania ready to help out. So now, Liquid, they can look to turn this fight as well. This toss is there from Box. He actually ends up tossing him sort of to safety. A bit of a missed opportunity for a kill there.
You want the beast summons to like keep slowing people, the sticky napalms to stack up and so on. As here we have a little smoke into the dire jungle.
Could end up just being Insania tanking this. See Stormer looking for more. You know, he doesn't want to settle for just killing off the support. Get the lasso off over towards Zai. Pure jumping across. Boxy's there to cover him with the 3-man avalanche. Pure should be able to jump again. He's going to go for it. Drops the chrono. Will manage to catch out the two of them. Allows him to finish off Zai. Turn over towards the Tiny. They'll drop the Roar as well. Make sure they get this third kill without any sort of disruption. They can set up and allow Matu to run in and just hit these heroes. These crits at this stage of the game are going to be easily over half the HP of most of them. We'll see mid lane Toby. He's getting gone on. And he will fall. Kataomi tries to throw out a Fisher to block them off, but he's already dead. The space is here for Liquid.
Perhaps they want to wait for the Shaker Dagger. He's very close, around 200 gold, and Pure's getting his farm up, so it's okay, but mid lane, Matu.
Yeah, he's just walking in. Walks in, slams down the stun onto Kataomi. Easy kill for them there. And now in return, we'll see Stormer make the move. He's in with the BKB, lasso onto Boxy. Boxy, he will get bailed out here. They'll leave him behind. Hitting very close to one another here. See, there's the jump, Stormer. He's going to start things, grab Boxy, take him out of the side. Pure, he's going to be able to jump the back lines. He's caught Zai and Matumba Man. Not quite having the damage, though, to get the kills. As after the chrono ends, Pure just gets destroyed. Matu crits him out of the game. As that was, yeah, it seemed like a solid chrono catching the two cores, but they just didn't have the backup, didn't have anyone else there in position to get either of the heroes that Pure was able to catch.
So if he doesn't get chronoed, then he will grip the Void in his chrono and kind of bait all of Entity to come and help him. And I believe that is not how Entity will win a fight.
Matu, he's in. We'll see Toby use the Roar to hold back Boxy. See what the plan is here from Entity if they want to fight into this. Pure steps up, he'll get held back by the Nightmare from Insania. Tombstone drop. Boxy will end up dying to the zombies. Entity, they're going to go for more. Get him with the jump. Lasso to drag back Insania. They'll pick up both support kills, Entity.
We're going to see a Zeus ult into an instant go.
Yeah, Matu's going to be ready to blink straight away. There's the scout with the Zeus ult. They make the jump over to the side to get the avalanche out to the two of them. That's Fishman going down. See, up on the cliff here, Insania's managed to grab Pure. Matu's in position with the damage. It's not quite enough. The chrono, it drops here onto the two of them. Pure focuses down Zai. He'll get him. See if they can go for more. Pure jumps out with the time walk. The Fisher from Kataomi catches onto Insania. As Kataomi...
Oh, this tombstone is doing
He's gone. The Entity, they're going to be able to get Insania as well. He's getting chased down by the zombies. They'll take him out. Matu's back in there with the BKB. He's going to try and fight this. The buybacks are coming out from Liquid. As they know now that in Entity, they've used the ults. Pure, he'll jump back up to the high ground to scout things out for the time being. Now he's ready to jump back in. Jumps in, jumps out. Still opts to stay up here on the cliff, and now he's ready to come back down. No, he's not. Just kidding. He's back up there. Matu fished and slowed down. Stormer gets the napalm stacks onto him. Boxy jumps across, but Storm, he's still got the BKB ready to pop. As Pure, he's in again, over towards Insania. That's Matu's first life gone. Insania goes down. Entity, they're going to be able to set up and take out Matu again. They surround him, they bring him down. Entity, they have opened up the floor here to be able to step into the Roshan themselves, and I don't think there's a whole lot that Liquid can do.
It was just so close for them to actually kill the Void. But long fights will definitely favor Entity, as now we have another smoke in the game.
Oh, Katsomi! He's in on top of the three of them! A great jump! As Liquid, they are very quickly crumbling. Triple kill for Stormstormer. I think Liquid may have had their fun in the early game, but now, at this point, Khezu, it's, everything seems to be flashing before them so fast. As I don't know how you regain control of this.
Okay, so Matu's obviously gonna die. No matter how good he is, he's not getting out of this one. And then you need to take team fights on the back of your Tiny and Wraith King going in, starting fights, and then allowing your backline spellcasting heroes, your Bane, Enigma, Zeus, to play a longer fights, as we have a grip on top.
Straight away, Katsumi's there to cover them. Throws the Fisher out. Mickey and Insania, they're in so much trouble. Underneath the tower, Entity, they're diving in for the kills. They'll take out Mickey. Pure pots the BKB. Stormstormer's in on top of Insania. They'll get another. I mean, Kez, I think it might even be just over it. It's just... the Liquid of the early game has just evaporated completely.
Actually, in one fight, the whole game kind of took a turn. So I still think Liquid are okay if they don't keep, chain feeding.
I mean...
So let's see, they might get the Aegis, but at what cost?
I was going to say, that chain feeding...
Do they get to get out? Tiny will die.
Maybe about to continue. As
Fishman down.
He's gone. I mean...
Zai might want to use his buyback soon. He has Black Hole.
He does indeed. He's going to get the jump, but the Fisher! I mean, I don't think I've seen a game crumble this quick in quite some time, Khezu. We had a little game building up.
I'm still trying to finish my sentence of how they come back in the game.
But the feeding don't stop, Khezu.
I think
he used Black Hole, and he died.
There's a fine line between them coming back or wanting to call it if people die more. But I do think they still have a chance. But they can definitely still play, because they need to get out of this... chain feeding or wanting to grip some hero, as Roar mid on Mickey.
Well, we'll see if they can... Yeah. I don't know what happened here, Khezu. Maybe the comms stopped working.
They need this BKB on Zai. I cannot stress it enough. You need to hope that Entity either A, jump too deep on you, or B, you take a fight around Roshan with buybacks.
In the mid, they're going to get the catch on him. They'll take him down once. Is there going to be any saving him a second time? He'll put the BKB, but so will Pure. They have the Roar at the ready. Matu, he'll be going down a second time. Already Katsumi's eyeing up the backlines. They jump in, get the Fisher set up. Jump forward as well. The time dilation slowing down Mickey. He's nothing to protect himself. As Mickey's dead, Entity ready to push up to the tier 3s. They'll force out the fortification.
You're playing a game where you're behind against Bad Rider, who is Gem, Shard, Hawk. Well, Insania is just dead. But not too much to really talk about. Bottom lane, we have some split pressure from Zai, but I feel like you just go take 2 racks, then maybe you send one guy bottom when you have to. I mean, maybe they even want to push for the throne. They have Chrono still.
Yeah, that's the scary thing. They're doing all this in the...
Liquid are waiting on the high ground ward.
Matu's in. Go for Fishman. The Fisher's out. Pure jumps in as well. And controlling Matu. He's going to go down the once.
Nice
he already Stormstormer. He's able to find the Zuzai. He'll put the Black Hole. It catches Pure. Not really any damage, though, to follow things up, as Pure's going to be perfectly fine. They'll jump over. Stormstormer still alive here somehow in the middle of this fight. Finally goes down. Katomi pops the slam here. Catches Boxy as well. As 3-4 heroes dead. It's going to be a couple of buybacks coming out from Liquid, but there's no turning this around. Ultra kill for Pure. This buyback from Boxy, it's not going to do anything at all. It's over. GG's is called. And Liquid, very different approach, different style here to what they tried in game 1. And also different positions. Having Matu take the Slark mid. Mickey taking the Mars to the safe lane. Bit of early action here. Attempt to go for Stormstormer's life. He has the Fairy Fire. See if they can stay on top of him. They can't. Stormstormer's going to be fine. Gets up to the high ground, gets away, hooks there onto Matuma Man. Pure, he's only just gone and got himself first blood Fishman. He's looking for the deny to roast, and he's able to get it.
He's going to come back to the lane and die again, but he has no siphons now.
See if they can get him this time round. They can. That's Zai out. TP will be back up 10 seconds after he respawns. So either way, out of the lane for a bit. Bottom lane, Toby getting gone upon. Mickey and Asania will be able to find him. So the bottom lane and the mid lane continuing to go very, very well here for Liquid.
Oh, maybe even more.
A bit of
Beautiful
a
spear.
different situation indeed. Insania, he'll be the one to take the last hit.
And Liquid, especially with Ench, you know, doing so well in the bottom lane, it's going to free him up to go mid, and it's good for them to move both their supports here as they are. I mean, both teams doing the same thing, but Liquid should definitely be stronger in this fight if they put their heroes together, which they are, Fishman.
I'll be able to get some kills. So at the same time, Stormer's got his eyes on Insania. Back with the flame break. You see Matu head over to help out. He's in on top of the Kataomi. Spike Carapace there, but it will come to an end. Boxy trying to block Kataomi off. Turn with the stun, but doesn't matter. Matu gets the Dark Pact off.
And once they get this Ice Blast up and running and the Vendetta, they're going to start to kind of regain control as top.
The TP is immediately coming in here for Pure. As Liquid, they tried to make a go on him, but Entity just turn up in their numbers and they're ready to turn things. They get the Spike Carapace onto Zai, into the lasso. See if they can finish him off. Keep to the edge and they get the damage in. Zai goes down, the exorcism put to an end. Same time down bottom, Liquid. And will look to find something in return as they catch Toby in the arena. Matumaman swings down to get the kill.
Good reaction by Pure to TP out pretty much on an instant. The Pounce was still on a bit of cooldown, as now they're gonna smoke up. Exo is down, Ice Blast is available. Bottom lane though.
I mean, they're trying to make an attempt here for Toby. Backup's going to come in as Fishman. He's able to land down the Ice Blast onto the two of them. Toby will die. See if Fishman has enough damage on his own to push Mickey past the threshold to shatter. And not quite. Infuse range up. Takes him from that last bit of an attack with the mid lane. Tower goes down. Liquid continuing to get these early objectives to a similar fashion that they were able to in game one. Catch in the mid. Sans is there to help out. Match is thinking about maybe getting back in on this one, but the lasso's dropped down onto Insania. Insania still alive though, finally falls to the damage of Fishman. Willingly stepping into them there. They want to try and catch Liquid by surprise. Liquid maybe not going to expect this. Jump forward. Stay here with the Aegis. We'll see Pure turn. It would be able to get the bite out onto the DP, but the BKB's already out. They're throwing the lasso as well onto Zai. And no further damage to come through that BKB, so Zai will be able to step out to the edge of the fight. Pure himself pots the BKB, gets on top of Mickey. See if they can at least take the Aegis out of his hands. They can. As Mickey down the once. So if they can do anything after the Aegis has been removed from the Mars. Now Liquid willingly jumping back into this. I mean, Mickey's still got his BKB good to go. On top of Pure, Matu jumps in towards Toby. We'll look for the temporary reset as he pounces back out of the fight. Pure, he's running them down.
Oh my
and this
God.
run, it's killing them all. Matu's got to run. I mean, you can't mess with this pudge. You know, once again, very much Pure just being able to run them down one by one at the end of that fight.
This is where the Earth Spirit, where Boxing needs to come in, Mars needs to come in as Kataomi. Slightly misses mid, hooks, spells flying everywhere.
I mean, Liquid's going to go in on this. Boxy rolls forward. He tries to roll back out, but he's gone. He'll lose Boxy at the start of this fight. Matu is going to try and make his way over towards Storm. Storm jumps with the pounce. He's looking for Fishman. He wants this AA. Zai charges him with the BKB. Fishman should fall here. Hook from Pure catches onto Matu. Then Matu's got to step back. Be careful of the rock damage coming out from this pudge. As Pure moves in, grabs Zai with the dismember. Zai trying to stay alive with the siphons, but it isn't enough to save him. Matu turns towards Kataomi, but Pure's got the blink up. Jumps towards Matu, pulls him in with the hook. That's 3 dead on Liquid. Insania's getting run down under the tier 2. He also looks to die. 4 gone. Only Mickey to survive. And Pure, he may not even be done yet. So if he wants to go in for the dive, of course he does. Of course he does. Under the tower, dismembers back up. Grabs Mickey, hooks at the ready.
Shit.
It's going to be effectively a team wipe here by Entity. Yeah, it's going to be up at 20.
Silly me. He will not have a BKB, I think, unless somehow Liquid can abuse buybacks for this next fight.
Kind of showing himself here on the mid. And Zai's dead.
Yeah.
Went a bit far out on his own there. I guess didn't quite expect Entity to be as close as they were. And Entity's not done. They'll look to get another grab out of this. They're in. They jump forward. They'll catch Boxy as well.
If you want to go to TI, you need to be able to win games that are not easy. And this is absolutely one of them. Smoke gets broken by Kataomi.
I mean, they're just a step ahead. Storm has been able to get in with the grab. We'll see Pure going going to go straight for Mickey. Mickey will be able to put the BKB, but he's already lost about half his HP. See Fishman quickly throw out the Ice Blast. The Arena does catch them as they're bringing out the two supports. Can they kill the cores, though, Liquid? Matsu, his own BKB is going to come to an end. He'll jump across to look towards Stormstormer, who's trying to kill Boxy. Boxy will stick around and opt to roll in onto him. Zai with the BKB runs down Toby's Visage. Pure holds back Zai with the Dismember. But Liquid getting the kills out of this. Can they get Pure as well? Boxy's able to roll and stop the TP. Will cost Boxy his life, but may set up for them to bring the Pudge down. It does. Liquid, they take down Pure.
Nice play by them. I think they're mass buying back because they don't want to give up this Roche.
And Liquid know this sort of move's coming at them. DD Rune as well. Very nice. Oh, they're going to deliver the jump. They're in, but the Arena's out straight away in return. Ice Blast comes out onto the three of them. Matu pots the BKB. Mickey getting incredibly low as Pure able to take him out. Matu's got to be a bit careful now with his BKB coming to an end. As Liquid, they've lost two. Pure won't quite be able to find the hook. Liquid, they really try and fight back into this. Zai steps back forward. Matu will be able to get the angle to jump back in onto Fishman. Take the AA out. Zai does lose his life.
Entity will end up taking this Roche, so the buybacks from earlier, very well spent. They get to basically nullify it straight up with the heroes, and I can't really blame them as mid. Matamba.
We'll find the timing, Stormstormer. Outside of the Dark Pact and into the Dismember, Matu's gone. He's out for 80. He's out for 85, and he is short at the money for buyback here.
But this Pudge is still scary, even if he is in your tier 4s.
Wow, I mean, look at this Katsuomi. He's already in with the jump. See Pure try and find the follow-up.
Nice Stormcrafter.
Quickly up into the air. Still, though, Pure gets the Dismember. See Zai just gets shattered here by the burst of damage they throw out upon him. He's dead for 70 as well. He himself does have buyback. Might able to find the catch there that time, Katsuomi.
Vassal is back up.
And he's in. Stormstormer, he's able to get the jump in, and he's found a pretty big catch. He catches Mickey. Get the Dismember to follow up. Mickey did manage to get the BKB off in that little bit of a burst, and he's actually able to burst heal back up to full HP. And now Liquid's chance to turn. They'll look
nice
towards Pure.
Step.
A second pounce to get in on top of the Pudge again. Pure goes down. There's damage flying over the way of Toby. Fishman will turn, throw out the Ice Blast, but Matu staying on top of him will miss this pounce. Should have the chance to get back in, or the TP out. Is he going to make it? He is. Fishman actually able to escape. But Toby will get left behind, trapped in the base. Liquid, they'll clear up two big kills on this defense. The distance created between him and Entity. They'll look for the smoke now, Liquid. Can they somehow get the catch that they want to start the fight off? Boxy trying to scout things from the high ground. An immediate jump there. We'll see at the same time Matu commits him with the BKB on top of Pure. Get the Arena down, Mickey bursts through the air, but the buyback's available from Fishman. Matu steps up, pots the refresher, tries to stay on top of the Nyx Assassin. Katsuomi will fall. Pure jumps in, looks for the squishies, gets on top of Insania, will be able to deal with the Enchantress, now steps back towards Toby, and Stormstormer to try and help out the rest of the team. Pure charges down Zai. It's the second one down on Liquid. Matu, he's out of mana, he's going to be out of HP soon, he'll get cleaned up as well. Entity, they commit with the buybacks, and they're able to take the team fight off the back of it. They're going to take these towers down pretty quickly. Again, Matu, short on the money for buyback. Insania's going to get grabbed. He's also down. Okay, we'll put the BKB. It's going to be up to him and Boxy to try and hold this back, but Boxy dies. He has buyback. And Matu's still down for 25 seconds. Zai still out for 30. As Mickey will try his best, drops down the Arena, but he gets grabbed. He'll use the buyback, but the Ancient's exposed. Entity, they're closing this one up, and there's nothing that Liquid can do. As